ये
What is this? Mm,
Hi everyone, good evening. I hope my voice is audible to everyone. We are just starting the webinar in the next 1 minute. Hi everyone again, and again good evening to everyone, and requesting everyone to just give a brief introduction about yourself, right? A brief introduction and why you want to become a Google certified educator or why you want to know about a Google certified educator certification. Everyone write in the chat box, right? So it will help everyone to understand each other profile, and as well as I'm able to, based on your subject, based on what exactly you're doing, I'm able to highlight some part of as per your role or your subject as well. Yes. So yes, requesting everyone to write in the chat. And again, welcome everyone to this webinar on Google Certified Educator Certification. And before I start the webinar, just let me give a brief background on Up Educators, what exactly we do. So here we go. And till the time, just in next 2 minutes, requesting everyone to write down about yourself also in the chat. So Up Educators, we are a Google for Education partner company, and uh, and we are India's leading institute to offer instructor training courses to the educators. And we help educators in becoming proficient and professional in using technological tools in their teaching learning process, right? So this is what exactly we do. And so far we have upskilled nearly about 10,000 educators in last 3 years. And these educators are there from different school, colleges, institutes in India, from nearly about 3,000 institutions. And yeah, these are from largely from 2,000 schools and colleges in India and various training institute as well from nearly about 25 countries. And we have helped nearly about 1,000 educators in becoming Microsoft or Google certified educator. And two of our teachers last year in the month of September, just a couple of months back, they received National Teaching Award from President of India. They were the part of this batch only of Google Certified Educator. And we have a largest social media community of nearly about, now nearly about 3 lakh teachers are following us on Facebook and Instagram. And this is about me. I'll be taking this webinar. I'm a Google certified trainer and as well as a Microsoft certified data scientist. And I have trained in about over 2,000 educators for this certification, Google certification, as well as for digital tools. And I even have completed professional program in best practices in school education from Helsinki University, Finland, right? So this is all about me and just for every participant, those who are participating in this webinar, toward the end, you'll be getting a certification of participation as well, right? Like this. So if you are there till the end, you'll be getting a certificate of participation as well. And here, this is the first question to everyone. Why we want to become proficient in using technology in education? Anyone would like to say something? Why, as a teacher, we have to become proficient in using technology in education? So when I used to ask this question a year back, or not exactly a year back, 2 years back, I used to get answered because of COVID, right? Now, thankfully, COVID is not there between us, but still we have to become tech savvy, and there are so many reasons are there why we need to become tech savvy. And before I move to the next slide, let me just read out the profile of the participant, those who are participating over here. All right. So Deepika madam, she is a communication trainer, right? So many freelancers also join, become Google certified educator. Then we have Sojanya madam, she's a French teacher. Okay, she want to take online classes. Excellent. And Shailendra ji is there. He wants to know about new skills and technical and teaching sections. Yes. Bhavna ji, she's running a coaching center and she want to update her skill. Sandhya ji is again, she is a teacher and want to deliver in planning sessions for professional development, right? So Rashmi ji like want to become better version of herself. Then Mehnaz madam is there, have been teaching science in Lucknow, currently living in Dubai, wanted to enhance my teaching skills, right? So excellent everyone. So I think we have got participants from different part of the country, not only country, outside India as well, and different subjects. Assistant professor in Sardar Patel University. Okay, so we got college teachers as well. And right, so thank you everyone for responding. Again, we have Gautam sir. I am a government teacher. I want to upgrade my skills, future of education system. So Gautam ji, for you only, like both the teachers who received National Teaching Award, they both were government teachers only, right? So it's an excellent way because when they were sending their profile, right? So it really had lots of value when they showed like they are Google certified educator and they know how to use technology in teaching learning process. So we have got nursery teacher as well, right? So excellent. Thank you everyone. So for introducing yourself. And now coming to so why as a teacher we all have to become tech savvy, right? The first thing we have to understand, before COVID or 5 years back, largely we were using textbook for teaching learning process. But in last couple of years, many of the teachers have started using 3D content, website, digital ebook, augmented reality, simulations, online assessment, and video, right? So there's an exponential rise of interactive digital content to teach the students, right? So if so much content is available digital, if you are going to be tech savvy, then only you're going to use it, right? Let me give you some more example on what kind of content will be available in future in the digital format, right? So this is one example from Metaverse, right? So I'm sure some of you might have heard of Metaverse. Let me show you some of the videos and like what kind of content will be available in future thanks to Metaverse in 5G. So let me give a brief background about this.
So, we're gonna have an astrophysicist in the family.
Actually, I have to write this paper. Will you help me?
Let's take a closer look. What part of the solar system are we talking about?
Saturn.
If you were taking astrophysics, you could study in the metaverse.
Did you know the rings are made up of billions of icy particles?
Really?
Look at this.
You ready to do that paper now, right?
Yeah.
In the metaverse, you'll be able to teleport not just to any place, but any time as well. Ancient Rome. Imagine standing on the streets, hearing the sounds, visiting the markets, to get a sense of the rhythm of life over 2,000 years ago. Imagine learning how the forum was built by actually seeing the forum get built right in front of you.
Right. So this is about metaverse and how the growth of metaverse also increasing in India. And now this is something a very crucial survey, and I'm sure most of you agree with this kind of survey. So as per this survey, grade 3 students are more tech savvy than 90% of the teachers, right? So what does it mean? All this generation, they are born and brought up in the age of technology. That is why they are tech savvy than us. And sometimes we are very casual about it. Yeah, let them be tech savvy than us. It's okay, right? So they can be digitally smart than you when playing the video game or when using the social media. But when it comes to using technology in teaching learning process, as a teacher, I think you have to be one step ahead of them, right? So every time if they are watching things, seeing like their teachers are struggling with technology, sometimes even we lose the respect, right? So I think very important for as a teacher to be keeping ourselves updated with the technology, and at least we should be one step ahead of them in using technology, at least in using teaching learning process. Then you have engaging classes. So it's easy to engage students using digital learning resources. So I'll be giving lot many examples how you can use interactive, how you can conduct interactive classes using these new digital tools. And personalization everywhere. Digital tools are empowering educators to offer personalized or differentiated learning resources to the student as per their ability, right? So now as a teacher, we have to support all kind of learners, whether they are the fast learner, the slow learner, and technology can enable them doing so. And blended is becoming new normal. There is a combination of using classroom learning and the online learning. So again, this is another reason of becoming tech savvy, and definitely it will improve your efficiency. So what I can say, nearly about generally teachers have this complaint, they are not getting work-life balance, right? Morning 7 o'clock to till evening, they are completely occupied in their school work. So if you are becoming smart in using technology, then you can use it very well efficiently in classroom management, in lesson planning, in lesson delivery. Every part of the teaching learning process, you can use it very efficiently, and you will be able to save nearly about 1 to 1.5 hours time daily. And rising online tutoring jobs, right? So many new jobs are coming after COVID, largely in online sector. And if you are efficient in using technology, then I'm sure I think you can also grab the opportunity over here. So highlights of Google for Education tools. So Google is offering a lot many tools to support you in teaching learning process. And nearly about 20 apps and tools are there directly from Google, which can help you in teaching learning process. Using these Google apps or tools, what all other educators you can do? You can create a teaching website. You can share learning resources using mobile app. You can prepare the video lesson, online storage. You can gamify the quizzes. You can conduct the interactive quizzes, gradebook. So many examples are there. You can create a teaching app, a question answer forum. So we'll be going through this one by one. And nearly about 13 crore teachers, students and teachers are using these tools across the globe. And benefit of using Google Apps for the teachers. So easy to learn. It is not a rocket science. Extensive feature to support your teaching learning process. Free for everyone, for the teachers, for the student, for the freelance teacher, for the coaches, tutors, for everyone. It is free and very empowering. Very empowering means largely what we have seen. Teachers are chasing ICT teacher, right? For any technical support. But if you learn about this thing, trust me, you don't have to chase anyone, and you yourself can become very empowered to handle all the technical issues in and around you. So these are the benefit. And what is Google Certified Educator? So this is a certification given by Google to the educators who are proficient in using digital tools, digital pedagogy, and modern teaching techniques. Again, it is one of the most popular professional development course for the educators in this digital age, and it will help you to become independent in using technology in teaching learning process. Right. So who all can become a Google Certified Educator? a school teacher, private tutor, freelance trainer, anyone in admin role, senior management, online educator, and aspiring teachers. Everyone can become a Google certified educator, right? So now what I'll do, I will take everyone through the outline and through the tools that or the demonstration of the tools that you can use in your teaching learning process, whether you are working in a school or in a tuition class or in any online environment, right? So let me start from there. So, right, so, okay, just, so there is a, so how many of you have an education website? Anyone over here? How many of you have an education website? Any teaching website you have? Anyone? No? So largely, whenever I ask this question to the teachers, how many of you have a website? Largely, I get only 5% of the teachers has a website. 90% teachers do not have a website. And why, as a teacher, we don't have a website? Because sometimes we assume creation of website is a very technical process, right? It requires understanding of coding, and it is a very costly process as well, right? We have to invest nearly about 10 to 15,000 rupees to create a website. So that is why we never thought of creating a website. And sometimes we feel I'm a class teacher, I'm a school teacher. Why I need a website? My school already has a website, right? So these are the reason why teachers generally don't have a website. And here I can see, yeah, no, no. So everyone is writing no, nobody has a website, right? So the good part, Google has given you excellent tools where you can create your own website, no cost, no coding, easy to learn, and many applications are there. When I talk about many application means you can create a website for your own department, for any event that you're organizing, for any project. You can even share your teaching learning resources on this website, right? You can create your own faculty portfolio. So what is faculty portfolio? So nowadays, teachers are not only, whenever they are applying for some job, they are not only sharing their CV, even they are preparing the entire portfolio, teaching portfolio, and that they are sharing with the help of a teaching learning website, right? You can take the assignments in the format of website. This is going to be for every screen from desktop to smartphone, and even you can create a real-time dashboard, right? So this is all about the site, and let me show you a couple of websites over here. So for example, you're a science teacher, right? Then this is the kind of website that you can create. So you can have all your activities, you can have different activities that you're conducting. You can have your own class calendar over here, right? And even the map of your location. Now, for example, you want to share teaching resources with your students, and even you can add teaching resources over here like this. Right? So you can share teaching resources. It can be a PPT, it can be a PDF file, right? It can be any kind of file. You can share your teaching learning resources over here. Even you can share videos, right? So most of the time, teachers are sharing videos before they start of their classroom, right? So you can share videos like this on your website. And the good part, these videos either you can prepare on your own
Hello
or even you
everybody,
can share
this is
YouTube
Digraj
videos.
Singh Rajput. Welcome to Magnet
Right?
Brain.
So these are the videos from YouTube. You can create, you can add your own videos over here. And in case whenever you're organizing any kind of workshop, parents teachers meeting, you can completely automate the registration process over here like this, right? People can come and register for the meetings. You can add the details, right? So it's a very, it will help you to save lots of time in case you're offering any kind of classes, online classes. Even you will able to sell your courses using this website, right? For example, you are sharing like dance classes or music classes. Somebody can click over here and they can go to the payment page. Payment page means where somebody has to fill up the amount and everything, and they can enroll by using UPI or Visa or credit card, debit card, anything, right? So, finally, many of the teachers are using even website to publish the success stories of their students, right? So every time we have got some success stories, right? So rather than only appreciating the student in the class, even teachers are adding their photograph and what they have done on the website. So that really motivate them, this generation a lot, right? When they see their name on the website, right? So these are the various use case of this website. And let me show you how technical is the process of creating this website. So for example, this is a blank template I'm here, right? And for example, I want to add a banner over here like this. For example, this website has a banner like this. So I want to add a banner over here. So I can go image, I can say upload, right? I'm just going a bit fast as of now since I have to show a lot many tools over here. Sorry, okay. So I'll go image, I say select. And for example, I need a school building over here. So I'm clicking on search option. I'm clicking on search option. And here I'm going to write a school building. So I'm getting lots of school building over here. I select any one of the school building and say select. Right? So it's that easy, right, to create a website. And the best part of it, using this platform, you'll able to create multiple websites you can create, right? It is not like only you can create one free website. You can create 5 free website, 10 free website. There is no limit of creating the free website. Similarly, you will able to create 3 kind of website using this platform, right? Using this Google platform. The 3 kind of websites are, the first is the restricted website. For example, you are a class teacher, you are sharing your teaching resources on this website. Now, when you're sharing the teaching resources onto this website, you do not want everyone to access your teaching resources, right? So in this case, you can create a restricted website. In restricted website, only the student whom you are permitting will able to open this website, right? And the second website is going to be a school website, sorry, public website. Public website means, for example, you are offering coding classes in Nagpur, or you are offering dance classes in Jalandhar, or you are offering mathematics tuition classes in Pune. Then you can create a public website. So whenever somebody is searching for mathematics classes for grade 6 and 7 students in Pune, then if you have created a public website, then this website may come on Google search. Right? Google search means if somebody is searching on Google, it will come over there in the Google search. So that is the benefit of creating this website. Like you can create multiple kind of website, and the third website is going to be a school website where only the student of your school will be able to open the website. Right? These are the 3 different formats of the website, and as I told you, it's completely free. So you do not have to invest anything when you're creating a website over here. Let me show you another example of this website. For example, this is, for example, we are promoting this kind of marketing webinar, right? So similarly, using this site only, this is the page that has been created, right? So you can do any kind of thing using this platform. So, okay. So coming to next part, I think all of you like this, and who all want to create a website like this? Please write yes in case you want to create a website like this. Okay, so now the second thing that I would like to mention over here, one-stop solution for many of the challenges of the educators, and that is teaching app, right? So as in teachers, I can see now I'm getting excellent responses from all the educators. Everyone want to create a website, right? And the best part, you can have your own identity on the internet, right? If you're having a website means whatever teaching resources you have, examples, your own videos, everything can be there in one platform, and that too completely free, right? So, okay, so coming back to this part, so you can have a teaching app, right? Anyone, you already have a teaching app? Any participants? Do you have a teaching app? I'm sure you might have heard of Classmate, Class Plus, and those kind of platforms are there, right? Graphy. So many teachers, and like how much they are charging to create a teaching app. You have to pay nearly about 12 to 15,000 rupees minimum a year, right? And here you can create a complete teaching website completely free of charge. Now, what is teaching website? A teaching website or teaching app is where you can create an ebook of your subject. You can share the learning resources with your students using your mobile app. You can distribute the assignments. You can conduct the quizzes. You can check the plagiarism, get a consolidated grade book, and even you can use AI to personalize the learning resources. So let me show you the example over here. So for example, this is my teaching app, and I have created a lot many classes over here. And for example, I'll just let me take you through one of the class that I have created. Class 7th class, science class 7th, right? So this is one of my class, and here I'm clicking on class work. So here you can see introduction, chapter number 1. So all my teaching resources which are there in for my class are there in my teaching app as well, right? Now you would be wondering why as a teacher I'll be sharing all my teaching resources over here, right? Because my school is already giving a textbook to the student, then why I need to add over here? Because nowadays what is happening, today's modern days teachers, right, are not completely relying on the textbook. They are sharing lot many other things to this generation. It can be a PDF file, it can be a website link, it can be a video, or even they are conducting the formative assessment using this app, right? So this app is available both on the website as well as on the mobile phone, right? So to provide all the extra resources with your students, you can have a app like this, right? So let me show you. First of all, on this app, you can have the outline of your this academic calendar. You can even add a question answer forum. Question answer forum means anyone has a doubt, they can write their doubt here in the forum and one can reply. Then you can publish your notes over here, written notes over here, and you can add practice questions over here like this, right? Within your, somebody can click onto it, and then you can even add questions over here, something like this. So for example, I can add, this is a question, so I can say next. And I'm getting lot kind of multiple choice questions, and I can add images in my question. So now my questions are not boring. I'm not only giving the text, I'm adding the videos, I'm adding the images in my question. So everything can be done over here. If I go back, I can even advanced. Again, here you can publish the advanced quiz, right? So similarly, I can even share the teaching resources in the form of videos. So for example, let me give the example of even normal video you can add, your own video you can add, even you can add virtual reality videos over here. So what is virtual reality video? Let me give the example over here. Right. So this is the virtual reality video. So what is the difference between a normal video and a virtual reality video, VR video? So let me just show you. I'm just pausing this video now. So I've just paused the video. Now, for example, in VR video, what all you can do now, you can move it 360 degree, something like this. Up and down, left and right? This completely interactive video, right? And lot many videos are available for each and every subject teacher, right? So you don't have to worry about the resources. And even assignments are becoming very important. Teachers are taking online assignments. Let me show this example to you. So for example, this is the assignment that I've given to my students on photosynthesis in plant, right? This is the assignment that I've given. Prepare a document on photosynthesis in plants. And these are the different criteria on which I will be checking the assignments. Now I'm going to review the work. And the first thing generally what I do, nowadays most of the teachers are worried about the plagiarism part, right? Many of the students are directly copy pasting the content from internet, right? So basically what I do, the first part I do is the plagiarism check, right? Within the system, within this Google app. So I'm just checking the plagiarized content of my student, and I can see 4 paragraphs are there which she copied from the internet. And when I click to percentage, I can see 78% of the content of this assignment has been copied from the internet, right? And even I can see the resources from where she copied, from Class, from textbook.com, and from Merit Nation. So I can see 78% of the content for this app has been copied from the internet, right? So I can identify the plagiarism part. And now, for example, when I have to give a marks to them, I can use rubrics to give the mark. Anyone, have you ever used rubrics to give the marks? No one? Rubrics are the excellent way of giving the marks to the students. For example, these are the different criteria of giving the marks, right? So rather than giving just 3 out of 5 nowadays, that doesn't make sense, right? So your assignments, marks, your feedback should be very transparent so they understand where they are lagging behind. So for example, here she has also 0 out of 5, but when I add relevant details like this, 1 out of 1, unique content 1 out of 1, like that, whenever I'm adding something, so automatically all marks are getting calculated and she has received 5 out of 5, right? And when I click onto this link, even I have added a video feedback, video testimonials over here, right? If I click onto it, there is going to be a video testimonial for my student, right? So even they can, in case I want to add any video testimonials, sorry, video feedback, I can add using this system. Then I'm going back and I'll be checking all the marks are over here. Right, so all the marks of my students are here, something like this, and I can see the progress of my student, right? So this is the way as a teacher, we can keep a complete eye on our classroom, and we can provide the excellent teaching resources to your students rather than just depending upon the textbook provided by the school. And so for the exam purpose, in this teaching app from Google, the portion is you need to have best practices of creating teaching app, how to integrate different digital tools in this teaching app, best practices of adding different types of learning resources, how to use classroom to provide personalized content as per the ability of the students, different ways of inviting the students, different types of assignments, how to give assignment based on the learning goals, evaluating the assignment using rubrics and checking the plagiarism, different strategies for giving student feedback, preparing the grade book, and best practices for driving the discussion, right? So all of these things and you need to prepare for writing the exam, right? So now we are coming to AI part as well, right? So I think I'm getting lots of questions, right? So would you be giving this training to us? So I'll be explaining everything towards the end, right? I'm a new to teaching professional. Anyone, please tell me this is the course add value to my profile. So I'll be giving everything towards the end. The idea of becoming a Google certified educator, right? And now I'm talking about the grading assignments, right? So grading assignment, for example, there is an assignment in front of us. So anyone, can you tell me how much time does it take to grade this kind of essays? For example, you have given an assignment and student has to write the essay. How much time does it take to check this kind of essay? Anyone? Right, so this is the essay, I think, of nearly about, you can say, 150 words. How much time does it take? Anyone? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes? Anyone? No idea? Okay, so I'm getting 10 minutes. Okay, 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes is going to be very fast, right? Because at least that much, Smita, madam, that much time, at least you need to read the essay, right? To understand, to give the feedback. So it generally takes 5 to 10 minutes, right? So now even just I'm going to show you how AI is evolving and how you can use Google AI. So for example, this is the essay written by a grade 3 student on climate change. And as a teacher, I'm checking the marks on the basis of content, grammar, and the structure, right? So I'll be checking this assignment and I'll be using Google AI and we'll try to understand. And I'm getting like 3 out of 5 on content part, grammar, she's getting 4 out of 5. And for the structure, she's getting 3 out of 5. And overall, she's scoring 3.5 out of 5, right? So fantastic way. And even you can change, and nowadays, even you can check handwritten assignments, right? If you have a scanned copy of it, even you can check those kind of assignments using the AI part, right? So in terms of AI, so there will be a complete module on, you'll be learning about creating AI generated images using AI, right? You'll be able to learn how to create the lesson plan using Google AI to analyze the data, learning prompts to get Google Sheet, evaluating student work using AI, learn to write powerful prompt, right, to create presentation, right? So you'll be learning, I think, AI for everything, preparing, start from your classroom management to preparing the lesson plan, quizzes, assignments, activities, images, right? So you'll be learning all about the AI part. And then Google Forms is a very important tool. I'm sure most of the teachers are aware of this one for Google Form. So this is the Google Form will help you in conducting the formative assessment. You can use Google AI to generate question for your students, and you will able to create forms and quizzes. You can add videos and images in the form. You can create section-wise quiz. So I think I have shown you Google Form, everything in that Google Classroom, that is teaching app, right? So everything you will able to create excellent formative assessment in Google Form. And now Google Earth. Any teacher have you used Google Earth over here? Anyone? Anyone? Okay, so we have got okay. Gautam ji is there. He has used Google Earth, right? Excellent, right? So why Google Earth is a very important tool for all the teachers? Because what is happening? Your students always want to go outside the four wall of classroom, right? They love as a student, whether they are the college students or pre-primary students, they would love to go outside the four wall of classroom. Now, as a teacher, every time you can't take them out, right? Otherwise, sometimes your principals, madam, will say to go you out permanently, right? We can't take them out every class. So what to do, right? So we can take them out through a virtual classroom. So here, for example, I am a mathematics teacher, right? And I'm as a mathematics teacher, my student want to understand the they want to connect what exactly I'm teaching with the real application, right? Because sometimes I do want to connect something with the real world application, right? For very important topics. So, for example, I'm teaching mathematics geometry subject. I'm teaching them shapes, square, triangle, quadrilateral, rectangle. Now, to teach them about the triangular importance of triangular structure and why triangular structure understanding is very important. So, which architectural design or which monument has been designed using this triangular structure, right? They may say Egypt pyramid or Eiffel Tower. So I can directly take them to Eiffel Tower over here or Egypt pyramid over here. So here on the left hand side, I will write Eiffel Tower, right? And we can go to any part of the world, right? So I'm just giving the example over here. So we are here, and this is the Google Earth, right? And we are there just above the Eiffel Tower. Now, one of my student even want to touch the Eiffel Tower, right? So he want to get want to feel the Eiffel Tower, right? Or want to get a closer view of Eiffel Tower. So what we'll do, we will land our plane just next to Eiffel Tower, right? So now our plane is landing just nearby Eiffel Tower, and here, oh, where are we? Let me check, let me check, let me check. Yeah, so we are there just below the Eiffel Tower. We can get a closer view of Eiffel Tower and we can show them the triangular structure that has been used to design Eiffel Tower, right? So this is the way we can change the way what we're teaching to connect to make it more practical, to connect with the real world life example. You can do this kind of thing, right? Similarly, for example, I'm an English teacher or I'm a social science teacher, and I'm a social science teacher and I'm teaching about um, about historical monuments of India, right? So rather than teaching historical monuments of India from the textbook, what I can do, I can give them a tour of these historical monuments of India. So here I start, right? So the way we prepare PowerPoint presentation, similarly, we can prepare this kind of virtual trip, right? So here I am. So this is the explanation, right? Since India is a vast country, it makes difficult to decide what to see in India. The country is so rich, right? So this is historical monuments of India. And in my virtual trip so far, means so for this lesson, I have added Hampi, Hawa Mahal, Qutub Minar, and Ajanta Caves. And now we start the virtual trip. The first location which is there in Hampi, which is there in Karnataka, right? So we are there in Hampi. I can show them Hampi over here. And similarly, in case for more detailing, even I can add either my own video or any video from YouTube. It will start playing over here, right? So I can add the video in my this virtual tour. I can add the explanation. Now from Hampi, we are going to the next location, which is there, Hawa Mahal, which is in Jaipur. Though Hawa Mahal and Hampi are near about 1,000 kilometers apart, but we have reached just in 1 second, right? Can you see that two arrows are there? So with the help of arrow, we can take a complete round of Hawa Mahal. So this is making your things very lively in front of the students, right? So many such examples are there. Since again we are running short of time, just 15-20 minutes left. So I think I have to hurry up now. So again, you'll able to learn how to create your own YouTube channel and how to upload the videos. Okay, sorry. How to add the videos, how to integrate playlists with YouTube channel with lesson plan, how to organize video sharing using the playlist. So many things are there in YouTube channel also that you'll be learning. Apart from it, you'll be learning about Google Docs, sheets and slides. I'm sure most of you are aware of this Google Docs, sheets and slides. So here, for the exam purpose, you'll be learning about basic functions of Google Docs, support collaborative learning with Google Docs, creating the smart navigation, preparing the index, generate the lesson plan, different kind of sharing options which are available, using Google Docs to review group contribution, how Google Docs can support the writing and revision process, creating the hyperdoc, research within the Google Docs. So many things which are possible that you will able to do in Google Docs, right? So that exactly you'll be learning for the exam purpose as well. After it, you'll be learning about the spreadsheet, that is Excel sheet, basic function, filter, graphs, pivot table, conditional formatting. Then you'll be learning about the impactful presentation, right? How you can prepare a presentation, dynamic engaging content you can add, right? How you can create automatic presentation using AI, how to add presenter notes, right? So everything you'll be able to add. And now let me show you one of the examples from one of the Google extension, right? That is, so let me show you one of the example of interactive presentation, right? So far we are working on static presentation, right? So just 1 minute. So let me give the example of interactive presentation and how does it work? So I'm muting everyone, right? Okay. So now this is the slide and you will see what is so important about this slide. I can also create, right? So let me move forward. Here also you can say, I can also create. But for example, within this slide, we can add 3D models. Let me show you. Right. So I have added these 3D models within my presentation to make it more interactive. Similarly, I have added, for example, if I'm a biology teacher, I have added animal cells. So many possibilities are available. And for example, if I'm a EV teacher, I can add this kind of plants. So these all are very interactive things that I can add in my presentation or in my lesson plan. And after it, I can add AR, VR over here, something like this. Then I will able to add simulations. Anyone aware of simulations? Anyone are you aware of simulations? Okay, so I can see no. So I think simulations again are a very hands-on way of teaching your students, right? So hands-on way of teaching students means, for example, I'll be giving you a couple of examples from different subjects. For example, this is for pre-primary subject, right? I am teaching about them a simple concepts of balance to my students, right? So for balance, this is balance. Taraju we call it Hindi, right? And here I'm adding this. These are the weight: 1 kg weight, 2 kg weight, and 3 kg weight. I'm adding 1 kg weight. This pen is moving now towards the left hand side. So I'm adding 2 more kg. Again, it is moving towards the left hand side. So I have added total 3 kg. So 3 kg is equal to triangle. So now I am writing triangle over here, equal, right? So this is the way it will simulate the way that we are doing in the real environment. Similarly, for example, you are an arts teacher or you are a science teacher. So again, I'm just giving a couple of examples. There are 100 of examples are available. Now, for example, I'm adding green lights, right? In the ISO, we will see green lights. Anyone can tell me if I add red light to the green eye, red color to the green color, which color we will see? If I add green color to the red color, which color we will see? Anyone? Anyone? Any guesses? So let me add red color to the green color. We will see yellow color, right? So this is a live example we can show to our students. Similarly, no brown is yellow color, right? If I'm a mathematics teacher, I can add this kind of for probability. I can add something like this. So many examples are available, which can help me in creating very interactive classes. And even for example, I'm an English teacher or a pre-primary teacher. Even I can gamify my quizzes. Gamify means nowadays you can ask all the time your student writing something or multiple choice question, right? They are bored of it, right? So how I can create some interactive quizzes. So for example, here they have to answer something like this, right? This is Taj Mahal. If I click Taj Mahal and Hampi, wrong. Taj Mahal and Taj Mahal, right? Right. This is the way even we can gamify the quizzes. So again, since we are running short of time, I have to come over here, right? So why we are adding so much interactivity in our lesson plan, right? हमारा काम तो चल रहा है बिना ये सब पढ़ाए बिना सब ये ऐड करे भी without adding these resources. We are teaching this last 5 years or 10 years. So why we have to start learning all of this thing and why we have to add all of this thing in our teaching learning plan or in our teaching learning resources? Anyone? We have been teaching without using this as well. So why we have to do it all of this? Why we should take this additional headache? Anyone? Because what you have to understand, right? What everyone has to understand, this generation is an Instagram generation, right? Instagram generation means they get bored after 1 minute, right? So same thing, if you're going to teach them same way year after year after year, they will get bored, right? So as a teacher, if you want to stand out, you want to create engaging classes, right? Even at our home, when we were the kid young, right? Possibly we were eating a lot many people were eating like rice and dal throughout the 7 days. Now this generation you can't give them rice and dal throughout. You need change, right? You have to give them change. So if you give them same kind of food every time, they will get bored, right? Next time they will not see the food only. The same thing, your class student also, you have to bring changes in the way you are delivering your classes, right? So I just give you some of the examples on how you can bring interactivity in your classroom by using these tools. And other tools are there. As a part of your Google Certified Educator, you'll be learning about blogging. Where blogging, lots of benefits are there of blogging, right? Since we are running short of time, I'll just move ahead. Google Drive, you'll learn about the Google Drive. So this one, best way to organize your drive, share your videos, share learning resources within the drive, direct ways of uploading the content, right? So I think I'm sure some of you are not even aware of, like, let me show you some examples of I'll go over here. For example, I'm going to my drive, right? Drive means it's a online storage where you can save all the folders and we can save all the teaching resources files, right? Now, for example, I am there in my drive and there is a file by the name of Mahatma Gandhi 2023, right? So now how to use AI in drive, right? For example, this is the file on Mahatma Gandhi. Now this is a 4-page file. It's a long file. So I don't want to read it entirely. I just need a summary of this one. So I can go to Google AI and I can write over here, please summarize the doc name Mahatma Gandhi 2023. Right, that's it. So we don't have to go entirely in it, and just by writing the prompt, So I'm getting the summary of this Google Docs over here with the help of AI. Can you see? So this is the document referring to, I can distribute, right? Similarly, I do not do draft the entire email reply. I can draft using AI nowadays, right? Let me give the example of how you can use AI in drafting the emails. So for example, many emails are here, all right? And let me open one of the email. Okay, there is an email, right? On something like this. It's a long email, right? For example, I want to inquire about this, right? So I'll just copy the subject. I'm just copying the subject. I'm going to my AI and please. So what is this email all about? This email is all about some scholarship, right? So please reply to this email in my Gmail with the subject. This is the subject. I'm copying it from there only, right? And please ask more information on the scholarship, right? So rather than drafting it entirely, right, writing the email, now let's see what AI can do for me. Can you see? So thank you so much, percentage, right? So let me go and read out. This is percentage, right? And why the specific criteria, the deadline, some curriculum of AI integrated, right? Please provide. So I got everything related to the scholarship over here, right? With this AI, right? So this is the way things are changing, right? हमको लगता है we know about when we learn about Google Drive, we know everything we know about Google Drive, or when we use Gmail, we know everything. But so many things are there that are completely, I think, got upgraded, massive upgrade in last 2 years in every product of Google, which will save your of hours of time of every teacher, right? So now just I'm there in the concluding phase. So again, you'll be able to prepare the calendar and everything, right? So I'm not showing everything in details. You'll be able to prepare a task diary like this, task manager. So everything you'll be able to do in your task manager, and you'll be able to create question answer group, a question answer forum using Google Groups. Gmail, I have already given you the example of AI using Gmail. You can automate the reply, creating the organ. You can lot many things you can do in Gmail, Jamboard, right? So these are the things. Google Meet, lots of extensions are there in chat. So lot many things are there in tools. So I'm directly coming out of the tools and to the different part. So we have so far learned about digital pedagogy, and now we're talking about we have learned about digital tools, and we are talking about the digital pedagogy. And yeah, this webinar is of 1 hour only, right? So I think we'll be over in next 10 minutes. So in digital pedagogy, what is digital pedagogy, right? So most of you might have done B.Ed, and in B.Ed we learn about the classroom pedagogy, like how to handle the class, how to organize it. Similarly, now digital is completely new for everyone. So there is a different kind of science is there, what is called digital pedagogy, right? So you will be getting some understanding on digital pedagogy, the difference between the digital pedagogy and the classroom pedagogy, the best practices of it, and the effective class types of modern digital pedagogy, that is blended learning, project-based learning, the flipped classroom. So I've just briefed you about the Google tools and Google pedagogy and how you can become expert in these used tools and the pedagogies by becoming Google certified educator, right? So Google certified educator is the certification given by Google. All you are aware of it. There are two levels are there: foundation and the advanced. Level 1 and level 2. Learning options are YouTube or instructor-led live training session by Google certified trainer, right? So for example, if you're already aware of all these tools in and out, how to use AI, how to integrate, right? Then possibly just you can brush up by using YouTube or some other content, and you can write the exam. But if you're only aware of these tools, 30 to 40% only, then my recommendation is to go by the live session conducted by Google certified trainers, right? Because trainer will explain you everything, will give you the implications of these tools in the classroom, the practicality of the classroom, and not only trainer is going to be there in the classroom, there are going to be 25 other teachers who are going to be learning like you, so you will be learning from them as well, right? And you can register for the exam by paying the fees of approximately 3,500 rupees for both level 1 and level 2. You can write the exam at the comfort of your home. The duration of the exam is 3 hours and the passing score is 80%, right? So this is about the percentage, and this is the certification that you'll be getting, Google Certified Educator certification that you'll be getting from Google. Now, how as a teacher, now for example, we are there in the month of Jan, many of the teachers now preparing for the next academic year. So either you may be applying for the promotion in your school, you may be changing a job, or you may be you want to start some online teaching academy, online classes, right? So very important. So this learning more is definitely will make you take efficient, but as well as the branding of Google will also help you everywhere, right? Because once you become a Google certified educator, it means you're becoming a Google teacher, right? And Google is allowing you, once you become a Google teacher, Google is allowing you to use this badge on your CV, this kind of badge on your CV. So it stand out your CV in front of other. So you can add this kind of CV over there. You'll able to, whenever you're emailing someone, you can write you're a Google teacher, right? So just instead of like people write doctors or CA, even you can write you're a Google certified teacher. Similarly, you can add this thing on your website if you have a website, on your LinkedIn profile, on your CV, right? So everywhere you can add, right? I'm just summarizing the benefit of the certification. Right. Again, I'm briefing Google Certified Educator Level 1, Level 2, and there is something called Google Certified Trainer as well. Like I'm a Google Certified Trainer. So trainer is for those who are the ICT teacher or some there are other trainers but want to get certificate, want to become Google trainer, right? Or those are the senior teachers, they can become Google Certified Trainer. So basically, what happens in Certified Trainer, you'll instead of a Google Certified Educator, you become a trainer, right? The advanced part of it, and Google will publish your name on the website like this. Google will publish your name on the international directory like this, right? And so now basically we have been conducting Google certified educator training classes in last more than 2.5 years, and we have been getting many times the questions, okay, how I can use something else apart from these tools in my English class, in my social science class. I am a college teacher, I am a science teacher, I'm a mathematics teacher. So basically what we have done from Up Educators, apart from training on level 1 and level 2, we are also offering subject-wise master classes. Subject-wise master classes means all the tools apart from Google tools, because Google tools anyway you are learning in level 1 and level 2. Apart from Google tools, you will be getting subject-wise additional live master classes from our side. Like for example, on mathematics, so you will be learning which different tools are there in mathematics, in English language, in social science, in science, right? So for each subject, for each level, we have a master class. So you will be understanding those master classes as well. And now I'm just briefing you on the final part of the certification. So it's a training course on Google Certified Educator. So we are offering 5 weeks live training by Google Certified Trainers on level 1. So it's a 5 weeks training conducted by Google Certified Trainers. And level 2 training you can attend anytime in a year. Level 2 training is going to be 2 weeks training time, right? You can attend anytime in a year. So not specifically like after completion of level 1, you can complete any time in the year. Then you will be getting this master classes, subject-wise master classes. You will be getting the assignments, regular doubt solving session, course material, and limited batch size for effective discussion. So in none of the batch, we'll be having more than 25 or 30 participants. Separate batch for beginners. Separate batch for beginners means, for example, you are very new in technology. Then we have a separate batch for you. So in our regular batch, for the teachers who are tech savvy, we take 25 participants, and for the teachers who are completely non-tech savvy, we take a beginners program separately, and in that batch we enroll only 10 teachers so that we can do the handholding with them. And after the session, every live session, you will be getting the recording for all the sessions so that you can refer back to the recording in case you want to relearn some part, right? These are the weekdays timing, 90-minute sessions, 3 days per week, and the timings are 5:30 to 7 p.m. in the evening, or night batch 8 to 10 p.m. Weekend batch every Sunday 9:30 to 12 p.m. So these are the various things that we have. 2 months training program for on weekend as well, right? So this is all the offering from our side, and the final fee is 7,900 plus GST for level 1 training, for level 2 training, and the subject wise master class, plus 3,500 exam fee. So put together is going to be 11,500. In case you want to become a Google certified trainer, then fees is 13,900 plus GST plus 5,000 exam fee, right? But in the new year, we received certain vouchers from Google, right? And since we received certain vouchers, so we are giving those vouchers to all the teachers. So till the time we have got these vouchers, it can be 2 days, it can be 5 days. So you don't have to pay any examination fee. So for training program fee for level 1, level 2, master classes, and the exam fee of level 1, level 2, everything will come under 7,900 plus GST, right? The next batch we're starting on 20th of Jan, and what I'm doing, all those teachers who need the certificate of participation and the recording of this session, I'm just sharing the link with everyone. Please fill up this form. So once you fill up this form, you will be getting a certification from our side on your email ID within the next 10 to 15 minutes. And in case if you have any query related to this course, even that you can ask over there in that form. And as well as tomorrow, you will be getting a recording of the same session. So requesting everyone to kindly fill the form. So I'm just repeating the final part, right? So if you're enrolling in next 3-4 days, so you will be getting in 7,900. You will be getting level 1 training, level 1 Google exam fee, level 2 training, level 2 exam fee, and the subject wise master class, right? So these all things you will be getting from our side. And what I'm doing, I'm taking everyone to our website. Our website name is upeducators.com. So this is our website. We have 10,000 as a right, and 4.9 out of 5 rating on Google review. So if you just go on Google and write Up Educators, so 1,429 teachers has given us 4.9 out of 5 ratings, right? You can check those ratings, reviews, what exactly teachers are writing about Up Educators. So you can review, you can read those reviews. And okay, there's an announcement as well from our side. We are organizing, Up Educators organizing India's first International Digital Teacher Olympiad, right? So if anyone is interested in this Olympiad, they can come to our website, they can click on the register now, and lot many things are available. And awards worth rupees 10 lakh rupees. You will be getting competency report where you are standing in front of other teachers in digitally in India, right? So you'll get to know about everything using by participating in this Olympiad. Even you'll be getting 8 master classes by registering for this Olympiad. And these are the different courses that we are offering. Apart from Google, we are also offering digital marketing course for the educators. In case you're a teacher, trainer, want to promote your online academy, schools, or coaching class, then you can join the digital marketer course for the educators. Exclusive program in India for every teacher. Like Google, there is a Microsoft Certified Educator course. There is a course on coding in AI because now all the kids are learning coding. And 99% of teachers are not aware of coding, right? So that is why there is something called block-based coding, how you can learn coding, how you can use coding in your own teaching learning process, whether you're an English teacher, science teacher, right? It's for every non-technical teachers. Then there is a course on STEM robotics course, right? So this is the course if you're a mathematics teacher, science teacher, and ICT teacher, it will help you to become a STEM teacher, right? So now STEM is becoming very popular everywhere. Mathematics teachers now teaching mathematics traditionally, teaching science traditionally is becoming outdated. Teachers are moving towards how you can make teaching mathematics hands-on and interactive by including coding and robotics and IoT into it, right? So that is STEM robotics, and even government and everyone is supporting the STEM robotics initiative. Then there is something called professional certificate in innovative teaching practices in case you want to learn about the innovative teaching pedagogies. And finally, in case you want to start your online teaching academy, there's something called A to Z of online teaching. These are the various courses that we have. And on our platform, we invite lots of teachers, those who receive National Teaching Award from Government of India on our platform, on take classes on some specific topics. And we are a Google for Education partner, and nearly about, if you go onto our website, you can see 1100 video reviews are there from the teachers on how, what benefit they have received from our training program. right? So you can go through all of these things, check our reviews, right? So I'm coming directly to the part. Any queries from the participant? These are the contact details. Okay, I'm sharing the link of the certificate again, and I hope some of the participants might have received the certificate as well. Anyone, any queries from the participants? And I hope you have received the certificate. Just check your email in case if you have not received. Yeah, okay, Jyoti madam has already received. In case you have not received, possibly in next 5 minutes you will be getting it. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you everyone.
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਉਹ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਕੁਝ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਪਤਾ ਹੁਣ
Any questions from the participants before I end the webinar? Okay, thank you everyone for being here. And I hope, I think you have learned, understood some of the part of this thing about this webinar about this Google certification. And okay, I think how to get the certificate, just by filling up the form, you'll be getting the certificate. Lubna madam, help us with commerce subject, right? So likewise, the way you can create a website for your commerce, right? You can create a teaching app for your commerce subject, right? So lot many things are there that you can do for even for this. This is tools is irrespective of the subject.
आ रही है रोटी
Then Dennis sir he is inquiring about the available courses.
बाइट करके तो ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਲਦਾ
Course fees is already 7,900 plus GST. I have already mentioned about the fees. Those who have not received the certification, they will be getting next 10 to 15 minutes. Check out on your email ID, and provided if you have given a right email ID while filling up the form.
ਈਮੇਲ ਆਈਡੀ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਲਿੰਕ ਆਇਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ, ਉਹਦੇ ਤੋਂ ਪਤਾ ਚੱਲੇਗਾ ਈਮੇਲ ਆਈਡੀ ਦੇ
All right. So, sir, can you help on per school teaching also? As per, I did not get this point on school teaching also, right? But for school teaching, to learn about the teaching learning process, we have a different program by the name of Innovative Teaching Practices, where you'll be learning about how to prepare a lesson plan and everything. So, thank you everyone for being here for this webinar on Google Certified Educator Certification. I think it's an excellent certification for you can do in the beginning of this year. Excellent upgrade certification for you, which will help you use how to use technology in creating engaging and interactive classes, right? So thanks a lot for everyone for being here. If no queries are there, I'm just ending the session. Thank you everyone. Will payment planning marketing outstanding detail party wise and attach a file for it? Yes, we'll be giving the GST invoice. That is not an issue. Thank you everyone. Those who have not received a certification, I am sharing the link again. Right, please fill up the link and write the right email ID over there. In case if you have not written the right email ID, then you won't get the certificate. Otherwise, I can see, I think most of the participants have received the certificate. So thank you everyone. Pallavi madam, you have any query? Okay, I'm just closing the session now. Have a great time, everyone.
I'm sorry, Amandeep have not received the link, the certificate.
Sir, have you filled up the right, given the right email ID?
Yes.
Then I think you will be getting in next 5-10 minutes otherwise on your email ID. Or just check promotion or spam as well. Generally, it comes in inbox only.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. I'm just ending the session.